So you're curious about one of the hottest careers in tech right now? The DevOps Engineer. In this explainer, we're going to take a guided tour of what this job is, how you can get it, and where it can take you. And I mean, literally, all over the world.
Let's just kick things off with a number that kind of speaks for itself. Now, this isn't just some random figure I pulled out of a hat. This is the upper end of what DevOps engineers are making in the US, and it's a huge sign of just how vital this role has become. So, what on earth does a DevOps engineer do to command that kind of salary? Okay, let's get right into it. What does this job actually involve? What problem does a DevOps engineer actually solve?
Okay, imagine software development as two separate islands. On one island, you've got the developers, the dev team, who are busy building cool new features. On the other island, you have the operations team, the ops folks, making sure everything stays up and running. While the DevOps engineer, they're the one who builds a high-speed, fully automated bridge between those two islands. Their entire job is to get new software from the developer's island into the hands of users as fast and as safely as humanly possible.
So you're thinking this sounds pretty good. If you're ready to pack your bags for this career journey, what do you actually need in your toolkit? Let's break down the essential skills and qualifications you're gonna need.
First things first, your core languages. Now, we're not talking about building massive applications from scratch with something like Java or C++. For a DevOps engineer, it's all about scripting to make things happen automatically. Python, Bash, and PowerShell are your absolute best friends for writing the code that automates, well, pretty much everything from testing to deployment. All right, next up are the power tools of the trade. You absolutely need Git to track every single change made to the code. Then you need CI/CD tools like Jenkins to automatically build and test it all. And then you need containerization tools like Docker and Kubernetes to package it all up so it can run anywhere. What's so amazing is how these tools all connect to form a pipeline. Think of it like an automated assembly line that takes code from a developer's laptop and delivers it straight to the world. And where does all this automated magic actually happen? In the cloud, of course. That's why being an expert in platforms like AWS, Azure, or Google Cloud is a total must. You'll also need to master something called infrastructure as code with tools like Terraform. And this is a complete game changer. Instead of clicking around a website to set up servers, you literally write code that builds and manages your entire infrastructure for you. Now, all this technical talk brings up a really common question. With all these complex skills, do you actually need a formal university degree to break into this field?
Well, the short answer is no. A degree is definitely not a strict requirement. Sure, a computer science degree is a great foundation, but what really matters in the world of DevOps is what you can do. Having a strong portfolio of your own projects, real hands-on experience, and just committing to always be learning, that can be way more valuable than a piece of paper.
A fantastic way to show what you can do is with certifications. Honestly, think of these as a passport to your next job. Getting certified in a major cloud platform like AWS or a key tool like Kubernetes is a super powerful way to prove to employers and even immigration officials that you have the exact skills they're looking for. All right, you've got the skills. So where in the world can you take them? Let's start the next leg of our tour and explore the top destinations and, of course, what you can expect to get paid.
So here's a quick look at some of the best places to be a DevOps engineer. As you can see, the US leads the pack with the highest average salary. But Canada, Australia, the UK, and Germany are all fantastic contenders with great opportunities and really competitive pay.
Our first stop has to be the United States, the epicenter of the tech world. With just a massive demand for DevOps talent in Silicon Valley and pretty much every other major city, it's really no surprise that the US offers the highest pay for this role. Next up, let's head north to Canada. With a really thriving tech scene in cities like Toronto and Vancouver, plus an immigration system that is actively looking for skilled workers, Canada is a fantastic option for any DevOps engineer. Okay, now we're jumping across the pond to the heart of Europe, Germany. This industrial powerhouse is right in the middle of a huge digital transformation, which is creating a massive demand for DevOps engineers to help build the factories and businesses of tomorrow. Our next stop is the United Kingdom. With London standing as a global hub for both finance and tech, there are just tons of opportunities for DevOps engineers to work on really cutting-edge projects across a whole range of industries. And finally, we're off to Australia.
I mean, with a growing tech scene, fantastic salaries, and a lifestyle that's pretty much unbeatable, it's easy to see why Australia is a top choice for DevOps engineers from all over the globe.
So you've picked a destination. Awesome. Now for the practical part of the journey. How do you actually navigate the whole visa process to make the move a reality?
When it comes to getting a visa, you generally have two main options. The first one is the skilled worker route, which is really popular in places like Canada and Australia. Here, you basically get awarded points for your skills, your experience, and your education. If you get enough points, you can apply for a visa all on your own. The other option is to get a job offer first. With an employer-sponsored visa, like the H-1B in the US, the company that wants to hire you will help you with the whole application process.
As we get near the end of our tour, let's look ahead a little bit. Why is this career not just in demand now, but why is it set to be absolutely crucial for years to come?
Well, DevOps is a field that is always moving forward. Today, it's all about the cloud and containers. But tomorrow, it's about something called DevSecOps, which means building security into the development process from the very start. And in the future, we'll be seeing AIOps, where artificial intelligence helps manage complex systems, and a big move towards edge and serverless computing. This constant evolution is exactly what makes DevOps such an exciting and future-proof career. And, that really brings us to the most important point. Beyond all the tools and the tech, DevOps is a philosophy. It's a fundamental change in how people work together to build amazing things, by breaking down those old silos and creating a sense of shared ownership. So we've covered the skills, the salaries, and the incredible global opportunities that come with a career in DevOps. The demand for people who can connect these two worlds of development and operations is only going to get bigger. So the only real question left to ask is, where will your DevOps journey take you?